Hey, y'all, and welcome to the very first episode of the Greedy Little Pig Show. I'm your host, Oinky. Now, before we get rolling, let me tell you a little about myself. I'm a lease operator over at Prime Inc. Been here 7 years, leasing the whole time. I started this channel to show what kind of money you can really make out here, and how to keep that piggy bank full. Every week, I'll show you the loads I haul, the expenses I rack up, and break it all down so you can see exactly what my settlements look like. If that sounds like your kind of thing, buckle up and let's ride. Welcome to the very first episode of the podcast. In this episode, we're diving deep into the fixed costs of operating my truck on a weekly basis. These numbers may sound a little ridiculous at first, but it's all part of the lease operator life here at Prime Inc. So let's start with the biggest one, the truck payment. I drive a brand new Peterbilt 579, and my payment for the first year is $1,259 per week. That number drops by about $20 a year. Let's break down the rest of the weekly fixed costs, as shown on my settlement. APU, $100 a week. Emergency fund, $200 per week. Prime lets you set this up. I personally use it as my tax fund. Fuel card, $1 a week. Image scan app, $5 week. Highway tax, $10.58 per week. Permits, $43 per week. Deferred payment 1, lease start week, $27.45 per week. Deferred payment 2, Ace to business class, $30 per week. Operating statement fee, $15 per week. Accidentals, $29.99 per week. Performance bond, $35 per S week. Once this hits $1,500, it's done. Altogether, my total weekly fixed costs come to $1,756.02. Once those deferred payments and the performance bond are paid off, the total will drop to $1,663.57 per week. These fixed costs stay consistent week to week, but then we get into variable costs, which fluctuate depending on your driving and fuel usage. Mileage charge, 5.5 cents per mile. This goes towards your end of lease bonus after any repairs. Fuel tax, 2 cents per mile. Tire fund, 2.75 cents per mile. Covers tire purchases/repairs as needed. And of course, the biggest two variable expenses. Fuel, the most important cost you can control. Smart fueling is key to success. Maintenance can vary depending on how you run your truck. You might also occasionally hit tolls, but I try to avoid them whenever possible. That's it for episode 1. Next episode, we'll run some loads, track our weekly expenses, and see just how much we're able to keep. Thanks for listening. Be safe and stay greedy, piggies.